What's up, my beautiful people? It's your girl here, Kia Renee. Today we are doing the ABCs of money and we are on the letter U. I had to do that, my bad. But anyway, you guys, isn't it unbelievable we made it this far? Oh my goodness, I'm super excited. So in the title, I did put understand the power of a home-based business. But I want to start off with this because I want you guys to remember we were under some real serious, unusual circumstances. Even to this day, when was the last time you were alive and you experienced or even heard of a pandemic? Like, we were really under attack. And I don't mean by war, even though if you know it or not, America is always, at war. Okay. But I'm talking about through the ultimatums, you know, they gave us so much information and just feeding us all this information that, you know, we were just really unfamiliar with. And it was like, wow, do I get the shot, get vaccinated? Do I not get the shot and be unvaccinated? Do I want to keep my job? Am I going to lose my job? Am I going to be able to keep playing, sports, or will they kick me off the team if I don't get vaccinated because I'd rather be unvaccinated? I don't know what I'm putting in my body, just real unusual and unexpected times, man, but that's neither here or there. I'm unqualified to tell you what to do because, see, that's not my job. That's one of the good things about the good old US of A. We got freedom, options, and choices. But all I'm saying is, you guys, is if nothing else, if this unique situation that unexpectedly occurred didn't teach us anything at all, it should have taught us that life can change in an instant. Life can really change in an instant, you guys. And I'm talking about, I never in my wildest dreams thought that I would live under martial law, because that's ultimately what it was, right? Martial law. To be told that under no circumstance we can leave the house, to be told that under no circumstance we can leave the house. That right there was an unusual time, very unique. Never thought that I would live through anything like that before in my life. I mean, not even being able to go out and just meet up with friends and family members for, an appetizer and a drink, or, just to catch up. We were told we could not leave the house under no circumstance. Are you able to leave the house? Isn't that wild? But the good thing is, or unfortunately, I'm not sure, but see, the US is ran by an economic social structure, right? Known as capitalism. A lot of people, I don't know if you're familiar with that, but but capitalism demands and well, I'm going to break it down to where you can ultimately understand what I'm saying. Capitalism demands that people stay in motion. So if we're all just sitting in the house, not doing anything, that means we're not out socializing and purchasing products. We're no longer in motion. There's no money in circulation. So capitalism demands us to use each other's, products and services. And unfortunately, if that stops, that means the money stops, you guys. Like, capitalism isn't going to allow that to happen at all. Okay, because see, here's the thing. Remember when everything slowed down? When everything slowed down, there it seemed like all of a sudden when we could kind of go out a little bit, all of a sudden, in a lot of different places, it wasn't enough workers, enough employees. It was more unemployment going on at that time, and job layoffs. So of course unemployment was going on at that time because we couldn't be around a large group of people. Businesses were going under, right? People were losing their homes. You know, products and certain shipments, coming in through the 18 wheelers and the containers and things, all of that slowed down. Remember seeing the containers just sitting out there on the ocean in the water on the boats? Everything completely shut down. Children were being taught from home. Churches was churching from home. You know, capitalism was like, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right. Right? We were all under a lot of stress and still under a lot of stress, because the thing is, during that time, what a lot of people don't realize, going out and socializing and connecting, that's what keeps us going. That's what keeps us alive. We're being active. We're breathing that fresh air. We're getting that sunlight. We're getting, the different sweet smells from nature, from different flowers and trees that they give off, things like that. That keeps us going, that connection. Okay. But with that whole pandemic thing happening under the umbrella of capitalism, let me tell you something. That was unacceptable. That was completely unacceptable. Capitalism was like, wait a minute, we gotta get this thing back up and running, because if we don't, things is gonna get more unstable than what they already was, and this is unacceptable. We got to get everything back up and running, right? Or we will not survive. So they had to get everything back up and running. They had to get us, back out and moving around, because guess what? If that money draw up, we will not survive out here. So what I will say is, if all that time we were sitting there quarantined at home in an unorthodox situation, we're at home quarantined, and you're going to tell me you still didn't take the time to learn financial literacy. You didn't take the time to learn how the economy works. You didn't take the time to understand how money works and understand the power of a home-based business. You're telling me all that time we were sitting in the house, you didn't take the time to understand truly how having a home-based business will uplift you out of your situation and help you in, like, literally change the trajectory of your future. That's what you're telling me? That's a lot of time. Most people don't even realize that a lot of millionaires popped off during that time working from home. I don't care if they was making educational videos, entertainment videos. I'm just saying, do not underestimate the power of a home-based business, because see, I'm that around that time starting a home-based business, at least for me, I'm like, in case this thing lasts a little bit longer than what I needed to, at least I can be at home still making money. And that's why so many millionaires popped off around that time, because see, like I said, I'm unqualified to tell you what to do, but I'm giving you information that can help you take you to the next level. But the information is useless if you're not going to use it. Ooh, oh wow, okay. Okay. So I'm just saying, take my mentor, Mr. Brian and Bean, for example. Within his first 90 days, he made six figures. Okay, he was a broke college student. He was, struggling. But when he came across this home-based business, he made six figures. Also, I can pull up another one, Mr. Charles Ivory, who was laid off during the pandemic, started a home-based business, and guess what? Through the moon, he fired his job. They called him back. He flew up to the moon. He's living his best life. Him and his wife, Miss Judith Ivory, right now. Judith Ivory. So I'm just saying, a lot of millionaires were made under this unusual, unique circumstance, because they decided to utilize the ultimatum in a different type of way. I'm just saying, if I already know that I'm going to be home and I can't really go anywhere, can't do too much, why not make money under my own roof? Uploading content to help educate people, help people. Um, to you, it may seem unusual because I know we were taught to go out, get a job, we're going to clock in, and that's cool. It may be unusual to you, but it's really not, and it's not unheard of, and it's not uncommon anymore. There are people who are making millions and millions of dollars and living the type of life that they want to and obtaining wealth all under the roof of their own home because they utilize the home-based business. And you know, when I say it's not unheard of and it's not uncommon, it's because if you go on YouTube, YouTube is really the longest running platform where people were uploading videos and making money off YouTube, where there's gardening, again, educational, it could be construction, anything that a person has interest in. YouTube, the longest running platform, at least that I know of anyway. So I'm just saying, whether you're vlogging, etc., it's the same thing. Okay. So my thing is, why not start a home-based business? It's crazy to me that you're not utilizing something that is literally going to uplift you and carry you on to success. I don't know. But also you got to become someone different. You have to be willing to unlearn some things to learn some new things. You know, you before you go on a journey like this, you have to understand the reasons why you want to learn about money, because we can no longer afford to be uneducated about money and financial literacy, and we can no longer go on being uneducated about having a home-based business, because now is the time to do it. It's the best time to do it because things are so unpredictable and topsy-turvy. You don't know what can happen. So at least if you're at home or anywhere in the world, I mean, you got a phone, right? You can work from home, work from your phone. I'm just saying that right there will be more secure ultimately for you and your family versus having to go in and clock in. And there's nothing wrong with a job. I'm always say there's nothing wrong with the job. I'm just saying, let the job fund your dreams. Don't let that be the only source of income. Okay? That's all I'm saying. Your job is paying your bills. Keep your job. Don't just jump out there. But see, and what we do in our organization, we got people that's making 3 figures a day, 4 figures a day, 5 figures a month, 6 figures a month. And I'm sitting here seeing it and living proof of it. I had no idea until I started this thing how beneficial this was for me. And I know lots of people have become millionaires from having this home-based business. But what I need for a lot of people to realize is that having a home-based business is more than just writing off your expenses or your utilities. It's way more than that. Having a home-based business gives you unlimited time and unlimited income. It's about that unlimited time freedom. I can do so much more for my family now without being tied to, oh well, I can't get off work right now, or let me see if I can get somebody else to do it. I'm able to be there in so many different ways because I have unlimited time. I work from home or wherever I am in the world. I can work from my phone. Y'all don't make fun of my little phone. But anyway, okay? So that's the purpose of a home-based business. You want unlimited resources, unlimited options, unlimited income, unlimited time. Okay? Man, sometimes I tell you, it just upsets me to know that people are just sitting on an asset and not even using it. But it's okay. I still love you. But anyway, you guys, stop underestimating the power of a home-based business. Go get you one, start one, reach out, let me know, let one of my team members know, my business partners, share this video. Listen, it's time to get up and get some. All right, you guys. Till next video, peace.